I didn't know where to turn to. I had existed for 7 years, knowing I had to leave or something bad would happen to me or my children. My whole life, my whole world centered around keeping them safe and warm and trying to be a good mom and a good wife. I could never do enough or do anything he wanted. There was no pleasing him.
1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men will experience violence from their partners sometime in their lifetime.
Domestic violence isn't just limited to urban areas, it's also very prevalent in rural areas as well. We just have a different set of challenges that, like transportation, is much more difficult for people. Also, when you're in a small community, a rural community, it's very closely knit, and so relationships and familiarity with doctors and law enforcement and social services makes it more difficult for a person to disclose or discuss the abuse.
At first, it was just snide comments like, "You're a slob," and "Are you really that stupid?" Then the orders started and the threats came. It was getting worse. He stopped even apologizing when I cried. He called me weak and a slobbering pig. I still wanted to please him, but nothing I did was good enough.
Rural areas face problems such as higher poverty rates, less coverage from healthcare insurance, and less access to healthcare and human services providers. All of these factors make the problems facing domestic violence survivors more difficult to address.
When he first hit me was when I threatened to leave. He said I'd be sorry and I'd never see my children again. I said that they were mine too, and he couldn't take them away from me. I'll never forget the look in his eyes when he grabbed my hair and screamed at me to shut up. I was sobbing and trembling. I couldn't catch my breath. Still a hold of my hair, he swung his arm and hit me. I had quickly turned my head, but he hit me just above my ear. He was so strong, he kept holding onto my hair as I stumbled. The second blow came with an open hand and slapped me on my face. The ringing in my ear and the stinging of my cheek was unlike anything. I had never been hit before. Then he threw me to the ground and screaming said that next time he'd kill me. He left me sobbing on the floor. I remember being thankful he left.